Well, it took me a few months to get it, but I finally have a Cobb Accessport. Big thank you goes to Rebel Devil Customs for sending this out to me. I'm sitting here in my garage currently. I've just started the install. As you can see, of course, the Accessport is mounted to the dash, and I've just plugged it in for the first time. So now it's giving me the prompts to begin installing the software, and I'm going to do just that. Please confirm your car is a 2013 to 2014 Focus ST. Not quite, but for our purposes it is. Alright, now, with the modifications I have, I can only run a stage 1 map for the time being. I have an intake, I have an exhaust, I have a downpipe, but I'm still limited by the stock intercooler. So until I replace that, this is all I can run, but this is still going to be a pretty good improvement over the stock tune on the car. So I'm going to select that one. And 91 octane, just because that's what I can readily get around here. Yes, battery chargers recommended. Lights are off, my doors are closed, so we should be okay. And this is something I've been waiting to get since we first completed the swap, but frankly, just after how much money I had to spend in order to do the swap in the first place, I decided to hold off on any other modifications for a while, just to pace myself and also give myself a chance to clear some old parts out and get some money back in instead of just spending and spending and spending. It's now loading. The car is confused, but you can see the Accessport is pulling the old data off in preparation for the new data. So that's well on its way now to loading the new tune. I decided to, like many other owners, put it here, just left of the radio. Keeps it out of the way. It's away from where my hands will be to control the stalks and whatever, but I can still see it very easily from my seating position. It's easy to access, but it doesn't get in the way. I think that's the perfect spot for it. 99%. There it is, 100%. Now the car's going crazy again. Awesome, it's ready. Turn off ignition for at least 15 seconds before starting the vehicle. It's the car's first start of the day, so it's rather loud in the garage. So what I'm doing now is just configuring all the gauges, choosing what I want to monitor and have displayed on the screen. The one thing I'm quickly learning is that there is no shortage of choices. Just look at all these things. I mean, you can only have 6 gauges on the screen. I think one of the problems here is going to be choosing just what I want displayed. This goes on and on and on. I mean, this is great. You can choose almost anything you could imagine, but this could take me a minute to figure out just what I want. I've already got boost set up as the first gauge. That's, in my opinion, one of the most important. Of course I wanted that up, but now what do I choose? Alright, so it's now day 2 with the Accessport. We're jumping ahead a little bit here, but I have driven with it for a little while now, and I've also set it up. I decided to have boost pressure, AFR, and then the ignition correction for each of the 4 cylinders displayed. You can see the shift light is now vertical in the middle instead of horizontal up near the top because of the extra gauges, but I am really enjoying this. I like having the extra gauges on the car. I like just the peace of mind knowing that I can keep an eye on everything now. And as far as performance is concerned, the car does feel better, it feels stronger with the new tune. So the car ran well with the factory tune, but I wasn't able to take full advantage of all the parts that it had on it, which it inherited from Ketchup. So now that it has a proper stage 1 tune, it does feel stronger. I've definitely noticed a difference in just the way it drives around town, so both for performance and just for peace of mind having these gauges, I'm very happy with this. Just while I'm on the topic of Ketchup, actually, I happen to be next to it. I'm just out here at the shop where it's stored, grabbing a few more pieces off of it. You can see the fuel door is now gone for another race red owner who needs it, but yeah, there it is. That's what remains. Or at least what remains of it out here. My office is stacked full of parts from this as well as my garage, but as far as the shell is concerned, it's almost done. But anyway, back to the point of this video, the access port. Like I said, it's only been a couple of days, but very happy with it. Thank you, Rebel Devil. Thank you, Cobb. And from here, it's just time to make more power. Time for an intercooler.